this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing Star Wars The Force Awakens, or Star Wars Episode 7 The Force Awakens. This is the sequel to Return of the Jedi and is set 30 years after the events of the Episode 6. Now, The Force Awakens follows Rey, Finn, and Poe Dameron and Han Solo's search for Luke Skywalker as their fight in the Resistance with leader by Leia Organa, and as they fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order, a successor to the Galactic Empire. Now, this movie was a long time in the making because after George Lucas sold Star Wars to Disney for $4.5 billion, they announced that new movies will be made, or so the sequel trilogy. Didn't know what was happening, didn't know what the story would be, but we found out that it had to do with Rey. And Rey is this scavenger. She's very force sensitive. There's a reason it's called The Force Awakens, and of course it's really interesting. Harrison Ford is back as Han Solo. Carrie Fisher is back as Leia. I mean, everybody's back in their respective roles from the original trilogy. The thing is that they add new actors to this, younger actors, like Daisy Ridley as Rey, Adam Driver as Kylo Ren, John Boyega as Finn, and Oscar Isaac as Poe Dameron. The action was good, the story base was interesting, but here's the thing, and I want to say this, and I'll probably get a lot of shit for it, but it doesn't matter. This is basically a remake or a rehash of Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. If you follow the exact same story and put it side by side, this is the same movie. Both are the same movies. It's just the New Hope Episode 4 is with Luke Skywalker. This one is about Rey and a female version of it. That's all it is. You have the Death Star, you have this, you have that, you have the laser weapon, you have trying to, the Galactic Empire, you have the Resistance, the First Order, you have all of that. Kylo Ren is like the Darth Vader in this movie. And John Boyega is like the Han Solo, and Poe Dameron's like that pilot. So you have all of that, and listen, it's good to see Harrison Ford back as Han Solo. It had that nice feel and end to it. Very surprising aspects in this movie, very shocking aspects. Didn't expect what to happen. Kylo Ren was good, but felt like he was really weak at times. I feel like Adam Driver didn't put enough into this role. The movie is directed by J.J. Abrams. I have a love-hate relationship with J.J. Abrams movies. He makes good movies and he makes bad movies. This was in the middle. It felt like it was all over the place. I mean, even Lawrence Kasdan, along with J.J. Abrams, wrote the script along with Michael Arndt. And, I mean, this movie came out in December of 2015. And it grossed huge amount of money at the box office. It was a box office hit smash. I mean, $900 million at the domestic box office, being the first movie to cross that mark, and then being the second or third highest grossing worldwide. This had a chance to be number one across the board, but then people realized that it was basically a remake of A New Hope. I really think it is. There are so many aspects to this movie that it could have been different and done differently, but there's a reason it's called The Force Awakens. We see Rey with these powers, but she's also light sensitive and dark sensitive. She has the Force, and she kind of has the Sith in her as well. And we do find out what her role is in this entire sequel trilogy in Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. I do want to say this was good, but it could have been better. For me, Star Wars The Force Awakens gets 3 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Star Wars The Force Awakens or Star Wars Episode 7 The Force Awakens. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Do you think the story could have been done differently? What did you think about the original characters returning in this new, version of a Star Wars movie? Even though it was set 30 years after Return of the Jedi, knowing who Kylo Ren actually is to Han and Leia, and the aspects of what happened and everything. And do you think J.J. Abrams did a good job in directing? Let me know in the comment section below about the questions I just asked, and I'll see you guys in the next review video. And be sure you tune in to my Episode 8 review of Star Wars The Last Jedi right here.